Hello everyone, Sam here from creativetrading.system.com, making this video to update gold. So let's get started. Uh, as usual, I'm showing this old chart where the wave 4 finished here, and then it finished here, and then it started to go, supposed to go to the upside for wave 5. So it started to go little by little, and I made a lot of charts in between. So we hit this high here. Maybe I have it here. Yeah, so see, we went there. Then I said we're gonna drop to 1802, then go to the upside. So we started to go up, and then again coming down here. So I said 1877 may give us a bounce. Remember 1877, okay? So it's very important. So then what happened? It came down very close and then start to bounce. And then it went down a little bit. Well, these are the trades. Okay, forget it. So now it's supposed to go to the upside. But what happened? This is 1959. So at this point, and right after this, I made two other charts, two different scenarios, which are these. The first scenario was that it is going to go, see, it came down to 1877, right? Sometime. I think it's 2nd September. So I said, okay, now we're going to bounce and go back up, but we have to take out 1959 first. But if just in case, I had a feeling that may drop from there back to 1802 or maybe 1877 again. So what happened here, the second scenario, right there, I had is this, the second chart. So, okay, right from here, it may drop all the way to 1802, but we have to go by 1877 first if we drop. But I like the idea of the first scenario, so I didn't go taking short because I was busy on some other things as well. So I said, okay, let me see if it, reaches, and then I'll go. Right. So I trade a lot of other things. So I said, okay. So now this one, what happened to this chart? As of today, September 27, the second scenario started to play out. It went up to 1959, got rejected, and then started to drop. But we are now at 1877. Let me show you the chart. This is the current chart. So you see, I made that chart, second scenario, that is going to drop from there. So yes, it, couple of weeks, it wobble. And then this week, right now, powerful bearish candle, and we are back to 1877. And this is the bottom line right now. And if you want to go short, make sure that you get an entry below 1877. It may retrace, go back up, test 1920. Be very careful. Now, why this thing is happening, that the gold moves ups and down, why it is coming down, and it came down very fast, very, strongly, it is because of the US dollar index that I made, that showing that it was going to the upside and hitting 1750. The target was 1753. First target was 1599 and then 1753. So we did that yesterday, right? That's why gold went down. Now, problem here is that is it going to stop here? 1753 is this number here. See, this monthly chart. Where the heck is that? This is gold, man. What's up? 17. Okay, I don't have no weekly chart. Let me show you. It's somewhere right there. See, 1753 is a big, big, big number, huge mountain, right? And we are there now. So if we fumble from here and then we start to go down, guess what? Gold is also sitting on a very, very strong level, very strong, hard level, 1877. So it will flip to the upside. If not, if USD start to go to the upside, break this level and go to the upside, and I seriously doubt about it. So what will happen? Then gold will drop again back to 1802 level here. It's gonna break this 1877 and then drop to 1802. So you can take short entries. Now my subscribers, they have my system. So let me show you that how my system gave the entries only this week here, dropping in last 2 days. You will be amazed just to see that the system is giving the entries. And my entries are. Let me show you how my entries are. I was busy doing this, right? So this is today's trades. Euro CAD sell order here. This is the entry here, right? And it is for 110 pip. Now the entry rules are that this yellow has to be below the black. This indicator all the way up, going, turning to the downside. Price must be making lower high, and then blue candle turns red. Couple of red candles. I open the trade. Okay, and then my alarm, obviously alarm beeps, so I know that the setup is complete, and I see that if it is in line with my analysis, I open the trade. Simple as that. And then place my SL. SL is always 25 pip, right? Always from 20-minute chart is always 25. So if my SL hit, I lose sometimes 5 pips, sometimes 10 pips, because when the price move in my direction, I move slowly my SL and sit on the break even as soon as possible. 20, 25 pip, 25, 30 pip, I come and sit on the break even. So now if the price goes up and hit my SL, I lose nothing. Right? So that happens most of the time, but sometimes if I move the SL like 10 pips, so I'm still risking 15, SL hit, 15 loss, right? Something like that. Sometimes 10 pips, sometimes 15, sometimes 5, sometimes nothing. But if it goes in my direction, this is how I get. So the ratio between like 25 pip to this, that's where the money is. Now here, Aussie USD, USD strong, Aussie weak. See, this is the same setup here. Yellow line is below the black, and this indicator turning to the downside, price making a lower high, and blue candle turns red. I open the trade. Boom. Same scenario, same setup, same everything. And pound Aussie going to the upside. Yellow is above the black. This end goes all the way down, going to the upside. Price making higher low, and red candle is turning blue, and I open the trade. Buy order here, SL move to break even plus. All of these three trades, my SL never got hit, and this is 70 pip. So you can imagine that even if you have a couple of SL hit for 5 pip, 10 pip, 15, it doesn't make anything, right? So this is how the system is done. Just like this, the same scenario, same thing. Let me show you what gold did with my system. The entries for yesterday and today, 2 days entries. This is the chart. See, this is this white dotted line here. This is September 25, and this ended here, and the new day started here. So imagine from September 25, this, you see this indicator here, and price goes into the wave, just yellow and black in the area, blue turned to the downside, couple of red candles, you can open the trade here. Entry, 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 and then entry, entry, and all the way down to 1877. Now, not only that, but look how nicely it comes down. It comes down, stop at 1920, which is right here, 1920 monthly number. It is a big number here, right there. It is 1920 and 1912. Keep in mind, and 1916 is right here. So these three numbers here. So first is start to drop, bounce from 1920, make the setup, and then broke below the level to the next level, 1912. 1916 is in between. So 1912 broke below, went up, testing the 1912, and then start to drop. Next level, which is 1902. Then wobble, 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 and then after that broke below it, and then start to drop to this 1892. 1892 is right here, this one, right? So, and then let me see. Yeah, so and start to drop here, broke below it, and then all the way straight to 1877. This is how these weekly highs and lows, monthly and weekly highs and lows act on the smaller time frame, and this is how the price move in between these numbers. So very, very important to learn that how to identify these numbers and how to play in between. Take it from one level, from 1912 straight down to 1902. Then you take this entry from 1902 to 1892, and then this drop here, and this entry straight down to 1877. Now, 1877 is in question. Now, if USD makes the turn, this will make the turn to the upside. If not, if USD continue going to the upside, this will drop here. So you can do the same thing from here to here. From here to here, you saw how many entries and how many pips. You can do same from 1877 to 1802. It's a long distance. Weekly chart doesn't show that much, but yes, it is a big distance, right? And you can do a lot with that. So maybe I will take entries this time. Today I missed, but tonight, if it start to drop or go up, I will take the trades and I'll show you my entries, right? So just wanted to show and share with you guys, and be on the guard. This is a very, very strong level, 1877, very important level. Up above it is going to go up. Below it is going to drop to 1802. All right. So this is it for now. Don't forget to subscribe the channel so that you can get my videos on time, so you can take advantage of them. Right. Similar charts. I have similar charts, weekly charts and analysis for almost everything. All the forex pairs, oil, USD, US 30, S&P, all the indices, Japan's Nikkei and whatever, NASDAQ, right? So you can use my system, entry system, and trade anything at all. The entries like these, the system shows, and I just showed you that how I take it. Whenever I find something, I have alarm as well, with all these 4 conditions that I mentioned. So when I have the conditions in place, my alarms start beeping. And if you're around doing something, watching TV, whatever, eating, you can come to the computer and see, what's beeping, and stop the beeper and take the entry if it is in line with everything else. Of course, alarm beeps sometimes are in the wrong places, but if my analysis is showing to the downside and you get a long entry, you bypass that. Simple as that. All right, so this is it for now, and thanks for watching, and have a wonderful rest of the trading week. Talk to you guys later.